Your guinea pig is there right now. And at some point today, you probably took her out, put her on your lap, and she just sat there, didn't snuggle in, didn't reach for your hand, just stayed still, maybe even tried to get away, and you thought, she's comfortable, she's calm, she loves me. You're wrong. And it's not your fault, because what nobody has ever told you about guinea pigs is that the way they show affection is radically different from any other pet. And there are 6 specific signs that you're reading as love that actually mean exactly the opposite. By the time you finish listening to this, you're going to look at your guinea pig differently, not with fear, with something far more valuable, with truth. Let's start with something science already knows, and guinea pig owners almost never hear. Guinea pigs are prey animals. Not in a poetic sense, in the most literal, biological sense. For millions of years, every ancestor of your guinea pig survived by doing one single thing: hiding what they felt, not showing fear, not showing pain, not showing weakness. Because in nature, the animal that shows discomfort is the animal that dies first. A study published in the Journal of Applied Animal Welfare Science showed that guinea pigs actively suppress their stress signals in the presence of perceived threats. And here comes the part that most owners aren't ready to hear. You, to your guinea pig, may be a perceived threat, even if you love her with everything you have. That doesn't mean you can't change it. It means you have to learn to read what she can't tell you in words. First sign, your guinea pig freezes when you touch her. Picture this. You put your hand in the cage, you pet her, and she goes completely still. You think she's enjoying it, that her stillness means trust, that it's like when a cat closes its eyes in pleasure. It's not. In the world of prey animals, freezing isn't relaxation. It's a survival response. Ethologists call this tonic immobility. When an animal's nervous system decides that escape isn't possible, the body shuts down. It goes invisible. It waits. Your guinea pig isn't enjoying your touch. She's waiting for it to stop. But watch out for this. There's a difference you need to be paying attention to right now. Does your guinea pig freeze at first and then, slowly, start to relax? Or does she stay frozen until the moment you let her go? Because that difference changes everything. And what explains it has to do with something you're probably doing every single time you take her out. Second sign. She never actively comes to you. You open the cage. She doesn't move toward you. You wait. Nothing. And you've spent months, maybe years, telling yourself that's just how guinea pigs are. That they're independent. That they don't need that kind of connection. You're wrong. And it's not your fault. Guinea pigs are one of the most socially complex small domestic mammals that exist. A study from the University of Bern documented that guinea pigs in captivity develop sophisticated social hierarchies and show active companionship-seeking behaviors with trusted individuals. With trusted individuals. That's the phrase that matters. If your guinea pig doesn't come to you, it's not because she's independent. It's because you're not yet, to her, a trusted individual. And that is not a verdict on how much you love her. It's information about your relationship. Information you can change. But first, you have to understand why it happens. And the reason has to do with something you're probably doing every day without realizing the damage it causes. Third sign. She tenses up when you pick her up. And you don't notice because it happens in milliseconds. Her body goes rigid, her legs reach for something to grip onto, the muscles in her neck contract, and there you are already talking to her in a soft voice, convinced you're doing everything right. But here's something most owners never find out. Guinea pigs have no biological mechanism to process being lifted off the ground. In nature, being raised in the air means one thing only: a predator has caught them. It doesn't matter that your hands are warm. It doesn't matter that your voice is gentle. Your guinea pig's nervous system cannot hear your voice. It can only feel gravity disappearing beneath her feet. Researchers at the Animal Behavior Institute have documented that cortisol levels, the stress hormone, in guinea pigs spike up to 40% in the first 30 seconds of being held in the air, even in animals considered sociable and domesticated. 40%. That's not accidental. That's biology speaking louder than any intention you could ever have. How many times a day do you pick up your guinea pig thinking you're giving her love? Fourth sign. She goes quiet when you're around. Your guinea pig makes sounds when she's hungry, when she hears the fridge, when another guinea pig is nearby. But when you walk over, she goes silent. You read that as calm, like your presence settles her down. What's actually happening is that going silent around a perceived threat is another survival mechanism. Ethologists call this reactive silencing. An animal that doesn't trust its environment stops making noise because noise draws attention. And drawing attention for a prey animal is dangerous. But here's something you needed to hear. There's one specific sound that, if your guinea pig makes it when she's with you, means the exact opposite. It's called purring, a soft, deep, almost inaudible vibration. It's not like a cat's purr. It's subtler than that. And if you've ever heard it while you were sitting quietly on the floor with her, letting her decide, in that moment your guinea pig chose you. Have you ever heard it? Fifth sign. She never licks you. Dogs lick. Cats do too, in their own way. And you've accepted that guinea pigs just don't do that it's not in their nature, but they do, with the ones they trust. Guinea pigs lick individuals they have real emotional bonds with. It's a behavior called allogrooming, mutual grooming, extensively documented in guinea pigs that live with others in their social group. When a guinea pig licks another one, she's saying, in the only language she has, "You are part of my group, you are safe, you are mine." If your guinea pig has never licked you, it's not because guinea pigs don't lick. It's because you haven't yet given her enough reasons to include you in her circle of trust. It stings a little to hear that, I know, but it's information you can use, because there's one thing that owners who actually build that bond do differently from everyone else. Just one thing, and it has to do with something that happens on the floor, not in your arms. Sixth sign, and this is the one that hits hardest. Your guinea pig has learned to tolerate you, not to love you, to tolerate you. There's a difference that science can measure and that you can feel if you know where to look. An animal that loves you seeks out your presence. An animal that tolerates you simply stops running away. And most owners confuse the absence of escape with the presence of love. They are not the same thing. A team at the University of Georgia spent 3 years studying behavioral patterns in guinea pigs in domestic environments. What they found was this. Guinea pigs that developed real bonds with their owners showed contact initiation behaviors, approaching on their own, nudging gently with their nose, reaching for a hand with intention that were radically different from guinea pigs that had simply stopped reacting with fear. Tolerance looks like calm. A bond looks like a choice. That's not accidental. That difference is everything. Not because your guinea pig isn't capable of loving you, but because that love has its own language, and most owners have spent years speaking the wrong one. So here's what all of this actually means. It's not that your guinea pig can't love you. It's that guinea pigs have a trust threshold that most owners never cross, not because of a lack of love, but because of a lack of information. A real bond isn't built through petting or time spent in your arms. It's built on the floor, at her level, letting her choose when to come close. It's built by respecting her silence, by learning her language, by understanding that for an animal who spent millions of years learning that showing herself was dangerous, trusting someone is the bravest thing she can do. Your guinea pig can't ask this of you, but she's showing you, silently, every single day. The question I'll leave you with is this. Are you willing to learn how to listen? Because if you've spent time sharing your life with her, and you still don't see any of the signs of a real bond, it's not too late. It's never too late when the animal is still there, looking at you, waiting for you both to finally speak the same language. If this changed the way you see your guinea pig, there's something else you probably don't know about how she thinks. The next video is going to change something you thought you understood from the very beginning. See you there.